Fire Dragon, I'm here for that part of the song. Fire Dragon? Ow. Well, game over, guys. Well, you got hearts there. It's not going to restore enough, though. I kind of like more hearts. Man, we have so many hearts that I'm not going to be able to get rid of the beeping noise, really. Oh, hey, you're the dude from the fire sanctuary. No kidding. What's up, buddy? Did you ever say your name was Platts? I don't know if you did. You could have stopped them, you know. Searching for stuff? What do you think? I'm always after treasure. I couldn't tell. What business? What? They stole my stuff! At least you got the mitts back. Those are kind of important. Did they really take all my... All my stuff is missing. All my stuff is missing! Dude, where's my stuff? Please, let this fifth heart get rid of the beeping. Damn it. It's a problem with having too many hearts. Oh, gee, I wonder where I'm going now. So many options. So where exactly are we here? We're all the way down at the beginning of the volcano. So that's about where we descend from normally. That's where we got here the first time. So this is the cave that we've only been to once. That way is the only way we can... Oh, thank goodness we have somewhere to sit. You'll also notice we only have 17 hearts as opposed to 19. That's because our adventure pouch was also stolen from us. And the adventure pouch had 2 heart containers. And of course, those 2 heart containers are 2 of the 20 that we ultimately need. So until we get those back, we're going to be down 2 heart containers. And there's a bird statue here too if we want to save. Dude, it's a Sheikah stone. Were you always here? So that's one of those Sheikah stones that gives us hints about stuff that I have never used at all. I didn't even know one showed up here. I never remember seeing it here before. Well, how am I supposed to get my stuff back? You're not going to get it for me. I've played Metal Gear Solid before. I know what I'm doing. Okay, no, I haven't. But I still know what I'm doing. So those guys are going to plop a giant boulder on our heads if any of these guards spot us. Okay, already get out of here. Oh, that'd be useful. Actually, no, it wouldn't. I have to get them all back anyway. Oh, whatever. Thanks, I guess. Alright, see you around, Platts. So naturally, we're going to want to get through this place without letting any of those guys see us. If they see us, they'll throw us back in the cell or something, I don't remember. But it's a bad thing, and we don't want it to happen, so let's not let it happen. Now, these guys generally have a certain area of vision, where as long as you don't walk within that area of vision, you should be okay. And as you can see, scattered throughout here are more burrowing holes. And we'll be able to make our way through these in order to... I think I want to go this way? Because in order for me to reach the bomb on the other side, I have to attack it from here. So we had to break all of these rocks in order to be able to roll the bomb. And that bomb will explode that rock, but will allow us to explode the other rock further up. So it's a bit convoluted. It takes a bit longer than necessary. But it has to be done. And hopefully out here is something that'll be a little more useful to us than anything that we've gotten back so far. See the dudes up there, but I don't think they're going to see us if we're down here. That dude will definitely see us. But isn't it convenient that they need these gigantic spotlights in order to be able to see when there's so much bright lava around that lights up the entire area? They still need the spotlights because they're blind as bats? It's convenient, I guess. Hi, Moldorm. How you doing? Hi, buddy. I'm just gonna go this way. Hope you don't mind. I'll leave you alone. Just because I wasn't leaving you alone before doesn't mean I'm gonna leave you alone. What did I just say? I take back what I said. What did I say? Oh well, we have the Gust Bellows back. So now we can blow away these giant lava piles that are somehow blown away by wind. I still don't understand it, but I'm still thankful for it. Bugs we can't catch because we don't have the net. Now, it may not be intuitive exactly which direction that you want to go when you first go through here, but if you take a look at your map, you'll be able to find your way from chest to chest. And the next one we want is where the heart piece used to be. So we're going to want to make our way around this guy. And I remember this one being particularly annoying to do, because it's difficult to tell at what point he will no longer see you. Because you want to be behind here. This actually goes on two sides. So you can use it to cross behind him. But then you have to figure out when you can cross behind this guy. So I think you have a little bit more freedom than you realize in terms of how you get around them. I'm just always super cautious. More than I need to be. Hi, Moldorm. Hi, Moldorm. Please don't see me. You're gonna see me, aren't you? Oh, no, I guess he's programmed not to go in here because he would trap you and you'd have nowhere to go. That's neat. But now that we're through here, we can pick up the next chest. So you can see one chest leads to another. The area is pretty linear, but just like going through the flooded forest, we haven't experienced a mechanic like this before, at least not in this game. We have in previous games, like specifically the Forsaken Fortress and Wind Waker. I forget where the hookshot claw... Oh, the dudes are right up there. I hope I can reach them from down here. Don't tell me I can't. You're kidding me. Are you kidding me? Don't make me go all the way around again. Don't do it, game. Thank you. I would have been so upset at you. So we can use these little dudes to cross all the way over. Similar to what we did when we were going with Scrapper. Only this time it takes us a little bit further than those did. And unfortunately, we won't be able to go up there. So I'll have to find another way around. And thankfully, I believe we can go this way. Although I do forget if there is actually a platform underneath this. There is not. There is a drop-down button, but we won't be able to jump to that platform if we use it. Thankfully, we still have our sailcloth, so that's good to know. And we can go in there, but I think there are like 2 or 3 places like that, and the most they have is rupees. So I don't want to bother with it. Plus, we're missing a couple of items that we may or may not need to progress through those areas, so I don't want to waste your time with it. Just make our way further up or down the mountain. I guess we can't get any further down. But we still have some business down here. So it looks like that's where we need to go next, but we can't go there quite yet, and I forget, is that dude here? The dude is still here. Looks like we want to get down there, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. Hey buddy, you want to turn back around so I don't have to wait here any longer? I can't even use it when I'm right up against the gate. Interesting, I never tried. Hopefully there's a burrowing hole or something in there that we can do. Maybe not, but we can cross the bridge here. And there are bombs here. So what are we going to do in order to be able to get rid of the light? Same thing we did when we were first here. Can knock it straight down with the bomb flower. Just because we don't have our bomb bag doesn't mean we can't use bombs. And now that we have the whip, we can reach through the fence. And when we reach through the fence, we should be able to make our way across. As you remember seeing these things before, right? Hats. So even though they blocked the way for us, we can still use it to get over the gate. Unfortunately, we can't retract the gate, but we really don't have a need to. So just gotta make our way a little bit further up. Looks like the volcano's still erupting, too. We have these lava spires kicking up the platform. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to go this way. If I step back, will it come down? Don't be a jerk to me, game. I'm watching you. But at least we have bombs over here, so hopefully they'll last long enough that we can actually reach the rocks here. Good. Now, will it last long enough to reach the rock by the steam vent? Because that's kind of important. Good. Perfect. That makes getting up here a little bit easier. Well, I guess the game clearly wants us to go that way, but let's not! Let's go the other way and see what other stupid thing the game has in store for us, fire keys that we can't defeat. Let's not go that way! Hi, Plats, what's up? All up ahead, you say? Well, I can see 2 directions that we can't go. Awesome. Let's go back the way we went before, but went back from because we saw stuff we didn't want to deal with, and went forward to the way the game wanted us to go, but we saw that we couldn't do anything there, so we're going back anyway. Sounds like fun to me. So clearly the game wants us to go down that way. We're not going to be able to progress forward that way unless we do. So it's probably a good idea to go this way. And again, another one of those areas we can go to now, but I don't think we have what we need in order to get everything there, and even if we do, it's not worth it. So let's just ride this thing down. Whee! Obviously, we'll need to use the P-hats to get back up. But you can see bombs on the right and a tower on the left. So this will either go really, really well or really, really poorly. Hopefully it'll go well. Perfect. Because I really hate having to wait another cycle for the next platform to come down. And we got it before the thing actually struck the ground. Awesome. So we'll just have to use the P-hats to get back up, and now that we have our scatter shot, we'll be able to stun some enemies that we wouldn't have been able to get across before. So, again, doing things that the game hasn't necessarily done before, I really do enjoy it. It's just that you don't expect it when you first arrive at this point in the game. And it just feels like padding because you can't wait until you get to the end. But I really do enjoy it. It's a lot of fun to go through. Guy, don't you dare get in my way. So let's see if we can find that burrowing spot. Probably the one under the tower. So I do... Oh, we do have to go through here, I was wondering. I do enjoy these sections. Don't get me wrong. They're probably some of my favorite sections to go through. I just hate making the same point over and over again. Like, I want to love this part of the game, but I don't like that it's here. It's just frustrating, you know? You want to like something, but you can't like it. Oh well, we have full bombs anyway. Let's knock that guy down. I don't think there's anything down there. So we're going to have to use the scatter shot to get through here again, although I seem to remember getting through the second time is a little more annoying. Come here where I can shoot you, buddy. And then the other guy can come here where I can shoot him. Good. I just forget what we can do now that we have bombs. Alright, we can go all the way back up to where Platts was, right? Because there were a couple of rocks there we couldn't blow up before. And then if we go through there, it should take us all the way up to the summit. Right? Hi, buddy. I have bombs now. Unfortunately, I can't make them explode any faster because I don't have a sword to blow them up with. But that should allow us to go deeper into the head of the volcano.